Welcome back to Blast Guys Reviews. In this review, we are going to be taking a look at the G.I. Joe Classified Haslab Hisstank His Driver. This is the packaging that it comes in here in the center. Beautiful artwork with the same color, red and black theme. Looks fantastic. Here at the top, we do have the Hisstank logo. Nice little detailing. Very cool. Haslab. There's the artwork of the driver. Looks fantastic. There's a nameplate here at the bottom. Looks fantastic also. This is pretty cool. Definitely want to keep these boxes. They're definitely probably worth something in the future. If not less, just for your collectability. Now here on the back of the box, you can see the figure, like wire diagram. Looks pretty cool. Some kind of insignia there at the top. Nice wire diagram. There's a Cobra insignia behind there in the background. Looks pretty cool. Not too much of that legal crap on these, so that's what makes these a little bit more collectible. That's what I've been talking about for a while. Got a little print there at the bottom, but you know what? That looks fantastic as it is. Alright, here's the side of the box. Looks very cool. Got the stats there. This is number 99 in the line. Awesome. Here on the other side of the box, we have the Cobra Hiss 788. Looks pretty cool. That little diagram there. Looks awesome. Here we have the top of the box. Looks very cool. There's the bottom of the box. I do love this Semper Fidelis. This is fantastic. Now, I do highly recommend that you guys keep these boxes because they are special. One of a kind from Haslab. Very first Haslab. So it's going to have a lot of nostalgia in the future. I know in the community we do have a lot of people that don't like, packaging, keeping your fingers in package versus, package collectors, which is fine. But, for me, for example, just sharing my thoughts, they definitely going to be some kind of value. Even if you don't want to get rid of your figures, you're probably going to sell the boxes in the future or keep them like I'm going to for collectability. Stick them on a shelf and enjoy the beautiful artwork and enjoy the whole G.I. Joe lore. With that being said, let's take a look at the Hiss driver inside the box. Now these boxes have no tape on it, so just be very careful when you open them. You want to bend them anything if you are trying to retain them. So that's good that we don't have any tape. We don't have to worry about any tape residue or tears. Here is our Hiss driver inside the packaging. Packaged pretty much the same way we used to see in all the classified figures, but a beautiful colored background there. So like I said, these are very nice. So all really have to do here is just cut the plastic wire ties to get your figure out. And here we have the special weapons crate with the Cobra Hiss driver. That's pretty decent. Number 66 here on the top. 99 there. Where's that 99? It's probably 99. I had it upside down, guys. And here you have actually put your finger in and open it on both sides. That's definitely different. So that's where all your accessories are. It feels pretty empty, but obviously we have a baggie of stuff in there. So here's a look at the artwork for the overall Hisstank driver. Now I'm going a little more in depth than probably most of you are going to like, especially if you're not a package collector, but I'm trying to create something. This is going to be on YouTube forever. So it gives you guys, anybody in the future that wants to enjoy or has missed out on new collectors, whatever, wants to see the beautiful artwork and how it's just packaged. This is kind of something special. So I'm trying to make it, more in depth. We like to do here on Blast Guys Reviews. Alright, so here he is, and I must say, he looks beautiful. First impressions, the paint is spot on. It looks like it's pretty pristine. The helmet's head is a glossy red. Looks interesting because of all the body paint in red is just like a flat red. But you can see that the helmet has quite shiny with the light. Looks pretty good. And we had the silver visor there. The black mask over his nose and mouth. Looks really, really cool. Here's the back of it. There's the top of his head. To see guys an up close look at that head sculpt. Looks pretty cool. And you can see the beautiful panel on his chest, the blue background, and the silver insignia for Cobra. Then this is actually harness is painted. You have the black straps, black trim, black. The red's painted here on top. It's like the shoulder pads that go to this harness is the same color as his helmet there. There's the back of it. Looks pretty good. The paint looks fantastic. Nice sculpting embedded here. The straps, even it matches the elbow pads. Looks very cool. And these are like a flat black versus the black we're going to be looking at here in a second. Like the gloves are more of a glossy black. Look at this panel he has on his arm. The green and white buttons. The display there. That looks fantastic. Those gloves have the black on the outside, black over the top of the hand and the fingers there. But inside of his red glove, that's pretty cool. Same for this hand. And then he has a place here on his thigh for his pistol, which is kind of, up in the air there. It's a flat black plastic. And then his leg armor stirrups, what I'm going to call them, they're more of a glossy black, nicely sculpted. Knee pads are like a blocky type design. Kind of gives you like a bareness type feel. Some slices there into the sculpt on the side. Pretty cool. Smooth where the calf muscles are. Bottom of the feet. It looks fantastic. I don't see anything so far aesthetically. These things he looks immaculate. For obviously we pay a lot of money for these. They better be on point in my opinion. Alright, so we can start taking a look at some of the articulation, because I believe from what I heard, I don't know, it's hard to compare anymore, so many of these. This is a new mold, no reuse parts, but I don't know if that's true or not. Obviously the head and the legs are new, but we can see that the head can go up and down, and the tolerances on his head so good so far. 360 rotation, the side to side motion, and then back and forth. So same thing we've seen with all the classified figures. We do have butterfly joints on the figure. Looks really good. Arms do rotate. The tolerance is still feeling perfect. It's amazing we can get a $300 toy. We can get actually working nice figures. The arms can rotate up to a T-pose. That we have the bicep swivel 360, the double jointed elbows, and they are on point too. The articulations and tolerances are fantastic. This gauntlet, so this hand rotates 360, and it looks like, where's the joint on this guy? You have the up and down on this arm, and this one you can see that we have the in and out, so that's good. Other than that, the articulation is the same for the overall arms, and that arm feels good also, so that's pretty good. We have the ab crunch type of feel there. You see in the back here, the joint, little side to side. There's a rotation there. I can actually do it. Most of the Joes I get one, I can't do that without fear of breaking it. Still, upper body, perfect tolerances for my copy at least. Drop down hips are there. We have the splits that are better than a Snake Eyes figure. On point again. The tolerances feel perfect. Can sit beautifully. That's just very important because we have our Hisstank that he fits into. Then we have the thigh cut. Oh, that might be stuck. I popped. Yeah, thigh cuts there. Knees are double jointed. Wow. Well, we're when our tolerance is out the window. So the knees are a little tighter. There, double jointed knees. Looks good. The feet pivot down, pivot up, and then around the ankle for that rocker appearance. Other than that, that's pretty much standard articulation we're used to seeing for all of our classified figures. So at least it works out pretty good. Alright, now I got him cleaned up. I got the other thigh to work out. Just had to get up and hold that upper part there on this higher part of his leg and be able to turn it. It was just a little tight, but it works perfectly. So overall, the steaks are beautiful, and the I'll give 99% on the tolerances for the joints, so that's fantastic for what we're used to seeing. Now, as accessories come in this bag, there's nothing special. I thought we'd got maybe a different color, so there's really nothing here to see that we aren't used to seeing before. Alright, so he comes with a set of fisted hands like this. Oh, they had the same kind of aesthetic with the block over top. Like a power gloves. I think these are more padded gloves. There's no electrical to it to give it some kind of, special effect or anything. So these are probably just steel. I bet there's some kind of metal in there that he's going to go up against some of the bigger characters. So like almost like having like brass knuckles built in, because he's not a powerhouse. It's not like he's trying to protect anybody from getting, hitting them too hard. So this is probably weighted brass knuckles type padded gloves. It looks like you just pop off the hands and pop these on. So the hands just pulled out. So be very, very careful with these, because it's not like you can go and buy another one. You have to buy a whole new Hisstank, especially if you break off these tabs. Be very careful. Or then you have to just replace them with these ones. Alright, so here's what his alternate hands, the punching hands. I must say I'm not a fan of it. So I probably won't be using these. But it doesn't mean that you guys won't. If you guys notice what I've already seen is the way these gloves are, come across as overall appearance. You see that? They don't even look like hands. There's so much space there. I'm just not interested in it. It just doesn't look good to me. Now this hand is on, just kind of on. If you really want to push it on, you're probably going to have to remove this computer panel. Mine is just kind of sitting there like that. But it really doesn't go over that, and I don't want to scratch up the paint on that gauntlet, because I love the gauntlet more than I love these hands. So overall, I don't like them. So I won't be using them. So there's another look at that gauntlet so you guys can see it. It comes with a pistol. Looks pretty cool. Not bad. A little advanced, moderate pistol with a drilled barrel, so you got some blast effects to it. Little scope there on the top. Looks pretty cool. Alright, so here's holding it. You can see he gets a pretty decent bend in the elbow and stuff, but I think the pistol is kind of small in my opinion. And that's what they were going for. Definitely a little smaller than I would have expected. So it's pretty cool. And then there is actually a place to keep it here on his thigh. This is one of the most annoying thing because of the way it's designed. It pushes the holster up. I like to keep mine near that thigh cut. That's kind of how that looks. So not too bad at all for fitting, and you can put it on the actual figure itself. All right, so the last accessory we get is his primary weapon, which is kind of different. You have a type of submachine gun, some type of blade here on the front, or bayonet. There's no articulation in that. You do have a clip here. It's removable. So that's pretty cool. Not a fan. Never was a fan of this. I hate these character points between a stock and the handle. It just makes for, very difficult to get the weapon in their hand. But overall, it is what it is. My guy's pretty much going to be driving his Hisstank, and that's pretty much it. So, just nice to have something extra. Well, there he is with the weapon in his hand, and I must say that's irritating. That's really a challenge to get that in his hand. Better than getting the fingers into the grip, and then that trigger finger into the guard, and that thing falling out and pushing out on you. It's really irritating. So it's not a good experience for the weapons. Again, I think this is a prime example of a stow weapon in. It looks futuristic. It looks nerfy. So let's throw it in and not check and see how well the figure fits it, or if it goes well. He can hold it decently close to his chest. You probably get a two-handed wield if you wanted to. But I mean, where you can put the other hand out under the blade. It's just more of a single-handed weapon, more of a submachine gun for defense. I mean, I get the whole premise with the gloves and the assault rifle. I mean, the Hisstank is destroyed by the dragonfly. He needs to abandon the Hisstank, go out into the field and escape and go. He's going to need more than just a pistol. So I get that, but it could have been a better weapon system than that. So there you go, guys. There is our G.I.JOE Haslab Cobra Hiss driver. So if you guys like this review, if you did, don't forget to check out the rest of my Haslab videos I'm making. I still have some more to make. I did a few, getting around to it. I trying to do some unique stuff than everybody else is doing to make our channel unique. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when I drop those unique videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next review.